Hello and welcome to Sunday morning coffee and games. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everything is going well for you all and you're having a really good Sunday. So today we're doing a really thematic matchup. Hopefully thematic. We're gonna be doing Spider-Man Peter Parker against the Sinister Six. Sinister Six I really enjoy. We're playing it expert, so it's gonna be a little bit tougher to do, but hopefully we can hang in there. Peter Parker, we're going to be running Justice because we have to remove a lot of threat. And I don't have a big Justice threat removal card, but I'm hoping we don't need it. We'll see. I'm a little worried about that, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be all right in the end. But I'm really excited for this matchup to get kind of an OG hero out there. If you're interested in the process of deck building this, I actually made a video over on Patreon. You have to be a patron on Patreon to support the channel, but you get access to this video. I think we're going to start doing that each week we do this, is that I'm going to go through the deck building process and just kind of explain what I'm doing. Plus there's a bunch of other stuff that's out there to look at, that's about the channel, about how everything works and all that fun stuff, and or just generally support me as a content creator. I really appreciate everyone that's become a patron, or if you're over here on YouTube and you decide to support me through memberships starting at 99 cents. Really appreciate it. The 99 cents here helps out a ton. We always make this joke that if everyone who subs to this channel support at 99 cents, we'd be doing this full time, right? So I really appreciate everyone that's supported this channel. It means a lot. It really helps out. So let us, before we jump into the game, drop down to the table and check out the cards. All right, so we have everything laid out down here. So let's go over the allies first, because we have Spider-Man Auto, Spider, Spider-Man Hobby, Ghost Spider, and Scarlet Spider, as well as Lady Spider and Spider Puppeteer. The reason being is because we're going to make ourselves a part of the Warrior of the Great Web. I always forget the response, so hopefully I don't forget that. And then we're going to be teaming that up with, where is it? Web of Life and Destiny, so that we are a Web Warrior card, and then Web of Life and Destiny will allow us to keep drawing cards. Again, hopefully we don't forget that. We have Avengers Mansion to deck build more, or to get through cards more. Team building exercise to pay for all the Web Warrior cards, help pay for it. Ingenuity, because we're a genius on our alter ego side, so a resource generator is really nice with multitasking, because it's a mental resource. We have Endurance for more life. Counterintelligence, so the main scheme hopefully doesn't get too out of control. And then under Surveillance, increase the target threat value attached by 4, and then our usual doubles. So we have multitasking to help remove threat off the main scheme and the side scheme, and across the Spider-Verse to get more Web Warrior cards in play, hopefully. So that's going to be the rough idea. We'll see how it works. Again, there's not a big threat removal card here, which I'm a little worried about, but the the Sinister Six deck has a lot of side schemes that could possibly come out, so I wanted to make sure we could clear all those and whatnot. I think Lady Spider will be huge for that, to remove extra threat, and same with multitasking. So that's the rough idea. So we'll see how it goes. We'll shuffle all this up and then we'll get started with our gameplay. All right, we're mostly set up down here on the table. I just got to shuffle up the decks and whatnot. But we have the normal, what is it? You have to put in Guerrilla Tactics, right? So there's no optional thing to do in this. And then we have Expert, which I kind of forgot about Sinister Motives. Or Sinister Six, I should say. I forgot that was a thing, but whatever. All right, so we have Light at the End, which is the permanent side scheme. Comes in with 15. Actually, wait. Does not start on that side. It starts on this side. So we have Light at the End, this side. 20. When the last scheme is removed from this scheme, resolve the ambush ability on the main scheme. Flip this card, yada, yada. All right, so we'll do that in a little bit. All right, so we'll be using tokens for all the health on the villains, because there's a bunch of them, so we can't use all the dials, which that's fine. That shouldn't be an issue. So yeah, I'm hoping that Spider-Man could kind of do some big hits and have his spider friends come out. Warrior of the Great Web should hopefully keep us going, I guess, with the Web Warrior build. I feel like if, as long as we get that early on, we're probably good. But I'm not positive. I'm a little worried. That's the one thing with doing these Web Warrior decks, I feel like, is you have to kind of hope you get the right cards at the right time. I mean, we could survive a while, staying down, but not forever, you know? So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, so that's shuffled up. So choose X villains at random, where X is one more than the number of players. So we shuffle it up, so we'll do those two. Put those villains into play. Place the active count on the villain with the lowest activation order, and then set the other villains aside. Put the end of the tunnel in. So we will have Hobgoblin and Vulture. Hobgoblin is lower, so we have that. All right, cool. So that's all set up, good to go. This comes in with 2 with a amount of, what is it? 8. All right, I think we're good to go then. So 2, 4, 6. Let's hope for some good things here. At least decent things. Double. Okay. Wow. Okay. So double with ingenuity, especially when you're on your genius side, is massive. Ooh, Black Cat could be nice. Web of Life and Destiny. While I would like this, we're not a web warrior yet, so we'd have to pay 3 for it, and that just doesn't make sense yet. I like the idea of Black Cat double. We can generate resources on this side and use ingenuity to generate resources. So maybe whatever this is will work out. So yeah, let's dump these 2. Just don't be another double. All right, Warrior of the Great Web, which will cost us 1 in counterintelligence. Okay, we can make this work for the most part. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is use a double to play ingenuity. So this says play only if your trait has the genius trait. We do. Maximum per player. Exhaust this to generate a mental resource. So that's good to go now, which is really nice. Attach to a spider character and its title. All right, so we can't use this yet because we don't have the spider name in our title yet. So we can't use this resource generator, which kind of stinks. Actually, what we'll do is we'll use a double to play Black Cat. After you play Black Cat, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. For each card with a printed mental resource, there was none. So that's things. We lost endurance and we lost under surveillance, which I didn't want to lose yet. All right, let's flip up to Spider-Man side. We'll use ingenuity to play Warrior of the Great Web. So now we are a web warrior, right? So it would have been, we have Warrior of the Great Web. We had 2 or 1 of them. What's the other one we have? Web of Life and Destiny, unfortunately, we threw out, which kind of stinks, but that's all right. Counterintelligence we'll get rid of for now. I don't think we need that. All right, Black Cat's going to deal 1 damage. Let's do it to Hobgoblin. All right, let's just work on it. No, let's do it to Vulture. We'll deal the 1 damage to Vulture. I don't want to deal with him. And then we will deal 2 damage here. So we'll bring it to 3. I'm not too worried about the threat yet. I would rather use like multitasking for this than just try to use 1. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we'll ready up. Draw our 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, backflip strong, obviously. So we'll prevent all damage. There's our multitasking. And we have the mental. Okay, this is good. Power and all of us would have been good with something else, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. All right, so 1 goes on to here. So now Vulture is going to attack us. After Vulture attacks and damages you, we'll worry about that in a second. So the villain initiates attack against you, so we get to draw a card. Not multitasking. So he's going to attack for 2, 3, 4. If this is expert mode, which it is, it gets 2 more boost icons. So that's 4, 5, 6 damage. We are going to backflip this. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent all of that damage. So we take none. So because of that, he doesn't attack and damage us, so we don't discard a card. Or I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. It should have been this one. My bad, because I put damage on, so I was thinking the wrong one. But regardless, it doesn't change anything because it doesn't attack and damage us. So it would have been 4, 5 damage. So nothing does damage to us. We don't have to worry about that. We're all good to go. And that's fine. All right, that's my bad because I was thinking about Vulture because I damaged him. Okay, so we have to do our bad card, right? Yeah, no minions or anything. All right, bad card is Brute Force Barricade. Because with 9, threat cannot be removed from other side schemes. Well, luckily we just got 2 multitaskings. So that's not too bad. And that's going to go in victory display. So that just slows us down with that. It's not a big deal. All right, so all right, let's use ingenuity to play multitasking. And we did the mental. So remove 2 threat from a scheme. So this says it can't be removed from other side schemes. So we just can't remove it from here, which is fine. So remove 2 from here, and then it removes 2 from here. Easy peasy. Then let's get rid of Lady Spider, who's a mental, to do another multitasking. Remove 2 off of here, move 2 off of here. That's fine. Black Cat's gonna deal 1 damage onto Vulture. I don't worry about this. There's no reason to. So we might as well do 2 more damage on the Vulture. Do 2 more. Brings him up to 6 damage onto there. And then if we knock him out, we can remove 4 threat from a side scheme, so that might work out well. Hobgoblin, again, is still activating against us because he never damaged us, so the counter doesn't move. I think we're good still. So I'm going to... I want this. I have a feeling I want to hold on to Spider Sense because I don't want to deal with a when reveal treachery. So let's ready up. I'm okay with this still. So 3, 4, 5. Ugh. All right, we're getting all of our multitaskings now, which does not help, but we'll figure that out. All right, 1 there. Hobgoblin is going to attack. We get to draw a card. It's Spider. So let's defend because I don't want to take damage from this. So we're going to defend 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. We take no damage. So after Hobgoblin attacks and damages you, he didn't damage us, so we don't take the 2 indirect damage. You cannot do the rest of the sentence because you never activated the beginning of the sentence. So bad card is Robotic Enhancements. In expert mode, this card gains Insight 1 and cannot be canceled. All right, so this goes up by 1. Put the set aside Doc Ock and Scorpion into play. All right, Doc Ock comes in on the 1, and Scorpion is a 5, so he comes in right there. And we'll shuffle these. If they were already in play, stuff happens, but they were not already in play. We had to put both in the play, so that is done. Okay. This is going to get a little challenging now. Oh, I guess we could have canceled that with our Enhanced Spider Sense. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Do we want to cancel that? You know what? We're going to cancel it. We're going to throw away Enhanced Spider Sense to cancel that. I'm sorry. So Scorpion. Oh, no. In expert mode, this card gains Insight 1 and cannot be canceled. Okay, never mind. We can't cancel it. That's right. That's what we were thinking. All right. So we hold on to Enhanced Spider Sense. We have 2 of them. All right. Search for a Web Warrior in your discard pile for a Web Warrior ally. Do we have a Web Warrior ally in our discard pile? We do. We could put it in Lady Spider for cheaper. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to put Lady Spider in cheaper is the way to go. So let's use the Power on All of Us double to do Across the Spider-Verse. Exhaust a Web Warrior card you control. Oh, we don't control one. Shoot. I forgot we were already exhausted. So what we have to do is use the double to play Spider. So Spider comes into play. Then we can use both of these to play Across the Spider Universe. Exhaust a Web Warrior card you control, so exhaust Spider. Search your discard pile for a Web Warrior ally and put it into play. Then we could choose a player and you can spend 3 to do it again. We're not doing that. So we're going to put Lady Spider in. So now we have 3 allies in play. This goes away. So Lady Spider, after Lady Spider thwarts and removes threat from a scheme, if you control another Web Warrior card, remove equal amount of threat from a different scheme. We do. We control 2, so that will work out. So we'll do 2 threat removal. She gets 2 consequential. 2 off of here and 2 off of here. So it's down to 3. And again, because it's from that card. And then we'll use Ingenuity for multitasking. And then remove... We can't remove any off of here, so this will go down by 1. Do we remove the last threat? There's no rush, right? And we can get rid of Vulture. Actually, you know what? We're going to bring this back. We're going to bring it back slightly because we're going to keep 2 on here. So what we'll do is Black Cat will deal 1 damage to Vulture. It's at 6, 7 damage total. So remove 4 threat from a side scheme. Vulture has to go in here. We'll have to shuffle that. So we're going to remove the 4 threat from Brute Force Barricade. It is a victory card. So we'll go in the victory display. So we don't have to see that again. Okay. And then we can use Ingenuity multitasking to just remove 2 off of here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I think that's all good. All right, let's ready up. Okay, yeah. And then draw our 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No backflip. I was really hoping for a backflip. But we do get Inventor's Mansion, which is maybe what we want. I like the idea of webbed up, but not right yet. I still think building out a web Avengers Mansion might be the best bet. All right, so 1 goes on here. Hobgoblin will attack still. So let's move all this over just a little bit. Give ourselves some more room there. So he's attacking for 1. We get to do our thing. Aunt May. Okay. Okay. We are going to... We don't have an ally, right? The chump block. No. So we're going to defend 3 against his 1 attack. So 1, 2, we take no damage. We took no damage. We don't do the things on the card, right? Easy peasy. Bad card is Partnership of Pain. Hero. The villain attacks you with the highest activation order value. The villain with the highest activation order value attacks you with plus X. X is equal to the total number of attack on all other villains in play. So this one's going to attack for 3. We'll have Spider take this hit. We might as well. So Spider's going to get hit with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Spider. Knocks out Spider. It didn't damage me, so we don't have to do the whole U thing. So it nothing rotates or shifts around or anything. It didn't say to move the counter or anything, right? Now it just attacks you. Okay. All right, that's that. I don't know if we want to trigger that now, to be completely honest. So what we'll do is we'll use Ingenuity to play Web Shooter, right? We'll get our Web Shooters out there, or at least a Web Shooter out there. All right, so we do 2. I don't want to lose Aunt May yet. I don't think we can use Aunt May yet. So 2, 3, Web Shooter for 4 to play Avengers Mansion. Let's use Mansion to draw a card. Big money. We'll throw away both these cards for now to play Team Building. Because we do have Web Warrior traits, so maybe that will help us right in the long run. I don't want to do this because I want her, her as a blocker. We'll deal 1 damage. Who's the weakest? Deal 1 damage there. I feel like we should still have 1 backflip left in the deck. We've only used 1, right? Yeah. So I'm hoping we draw another one soon, so I don't have to keep exhausting. I feel like we haven't gotten a lot of our allies either. I feel like we're missing a bunch of allies. Yeah, I'm going to keep that as a blocker just in case. All right, let's ready up. That's fine. This is fine. All right. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just want to make sure. Choose a set side villain at random with the ambush ability. We haven't had to do that. So when a villain would activate, okay, then you do ambush. Okay, so we haven't had to do any of that. Oh, there's a swinging web kick. Oof. Interesting. Okay. Cool. So 1 goes on to here. Hobgoblin's going to activate. We're going to draw a card. It's another swinging web kick. That's not what we want right now. So we're going to take damage of 1 attack. I'm going to exhaust for the 3. So it's going to be 1 plus nothing. No damage. We don't do anything else. And then we get our bad card, which is take 1 for the team. Attach the villain with the highest attack. Okay, so it's going to go on to Scorpion. You cannot attack villains who do not have a copy of take 1 for the team. So he has to get attacked first, right? We got to knock him out first, which that's okay. All right, so let's do Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. There's our backflip. Okay, we got to hold on to that for sure. So we want to play a swinging web kick. So let's do Ingenuity, Web Shooter, and a Spider Tracer. And we're going to deal 8 damage. Now we have to attack him, so it's got to be him. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, he's at 8. We have a backflip. So what we're going to do is use, excuse me, Lady Spider is going to do 2 damage to Scorpion. Knocks out Scorpion. So you cannot attack villains who do not have a copy of it. Okay, so he's knocked out. So we'll shuffle him back in. We get to remove 4 threat from a side scheme. So it has to be a side scheme. Okay. So I'll take the 5 off and just add 1 on. So it's at 14 now on that. All right, Black Cat is going to do 1 damage on the Doc Ock. We have 4 cards left. I want to hold on to backflip. So we could do 3. Actually, wait. So what we'll do is we'll do 1 damage on the here. 1 damage on the Hobgoblin. Because we're going to dump 3 cards, not backflip, to play swinging web kick, knock out Doc Ock, which does 4 damage. Or I'm sorry, 4 threat removal from the side scheme. Okay. I mean, you might as well use him, right? I still would like to get an ally out, but we're keeping Hobgoblin there because he only has 1 attack. It's going to be really strong for us because, again, he's not really attacking for a lot, and we have 3 defense inherently, which is really good for us. All right, let's ready everything up. All right, we have to be getting, let's see. Hold on, let me think for a second. We have to get still another swinging web kick, more allies, I feel like is what we're missing. I feel like we're missing a counterintelligence. Maybe a power all of us? Spider-Man? 3 Spider-Man. All right, swinging web kick 4. And it goes back. We're getting all of our allies now. It's like the worst time to get them, but that's okay. We can figure that out. All right, 1 goes here. He's going to activate against us. We're going to draw a card. There's our double. We are going to take this hit because we're going to be backflipping this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. Backflip. We take no damage. Easy. Bad card is in expert mode. This card gains surge and cannot be canceled. Resolve the ambush ability in the main scheme. If no villain was put in this way, place 3 threat and later than until now. So resolve the ambush ability, which states choose a set aside villain at random into play and place the active counter on it. In expert mode, add 2 threats to the end. Oh, that's things. All right, so random 1 comes in. It is Vulture. What's he? A 6. So he comes here. He gets the active counter. In expert mode, place 2 threat on light at the end of the tunnel. I think we did everything right. All right, I think that's good. I don't remember if we were supposed to start with more threat here. I think we're all right still. Partnership of Pain, hero. The villain attack in the excuse me. The villain with the highest activation order value attacks you with +X, which is all the other attacks. So he's gonna attack for 3. First we draw a card, which is Web Shooter, which means we get a bad card. So we do have to deal with that. He's attacking with 3. We're gonna have to just take this hit. Well, I mean, we'll defend and then just take the hit. You know what I mean? Hopefully we're gonna have to discard 1 card random from our hand, which stinks, but we'll figure that out. All right, so we're gonna defend the 3. Hopefully we take no damage. Between 2, 3. All right, sometimes it works out. Sometimes it works out. And then we get the other bad card because in expert mode it gets surge. Frequent flyers. In expert mode, this card gains insight 1. Okay, put a set aside Hobgoblin and Vulture into play. So we have to put, oh no, they're both in play. If Hobgoblin's already in play, take 2 indirect damage. So we're down to 8. Sad. If Vulture's already played, discard 1 card random from your hand. Just don't be like the double. That'd be great. No doubles, no doubles, no doubles, no doubles. Third one down. Spider-Man Hobby Brown stinks. Stinks to lose that one. That's a good one. Excuse me. All right, I think we're all caught up now. Put the 1 there. He's still good. I think that's all good. All right, so let's do Mansion and draw a card. Endurance. I would like Endurance. I would like Endurance. So we're going to do Ingenuity to play Endurance. That still shows up, right? Yeah. +3 gets us up to 11 health. All right. After you play Spider-Man for your hand, ready and upgrade you control. We can ready this one. The tech one would be the one we want to do, but there's not going to be enough left. Actually, so what we could do... No. Let's think about this. I do want a swinging web kick Vulture in the face. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to use a double to play Spider-Man. After Spider-Man enters play, ready and upgrade. If it's tech, we get to draw a card. I'm not going to worry about that right now. So Spider-Man comes into play. We ready Ingenuity. Let's use... Ingenuity 1. If we did 2, 3, it's a bit inefficient, but I think that's all right. Yeah, we'll do that. 2, 3. Play swing web kick, deal 8 damage actually onto Vulture, and remove 4 threat from the side scheme. So this goes down to 8, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Spider-Man Auto is going to remove 1 threat from the main scheme. Keep that down a little bit. Black Cat, deal 1 damage. Black Cat, just pinging damage all day. I have no upgrades for her, which is maybe a bad choice, but I don't really care. I think that's fine. I think she's also just going to hang out as like an emergency blocker. All right, I'll draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backflip? No backflip. All right, so 1 goes on here. Hobgoblin's going to attack. We draw a card. It's not backflip. We'll defend against this for 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, deal 1 indirect damage to each player. All right, and then the expert mode would deal 1 additional damage. So I'm going to deal 1 to Black Cat and 1 to Spider-Man Hobby because I don't want to take damage from this because I don't want to trigger that. Because I don't want to take 2 indirect damage. So nothing happens. We're good there. All right, bad card is expert mode against toughness. Sad. Engaged players cannot thwart side schemes. So we do want to take out that card. Oh, we could swing web kick it. So let's have Black Cat ping off the tough. Actually, wait, before we do that, sorry. Avengers Mansion, I'm getting ahead of myself. Webbed up. Actually, that could be nice. Yeah, we might do that. All right, now Black Cat's going to ping off the tough. I will swing web kick this thing, this decoy. So we'll use Ingenuity, we'll use a web shooter, and Lady Spider. Knock out the life-size decoy. This goes away. Okay. Let's see. If we get the webbed up in there, we don't have to worry about anything else. So I do want to play that. It's going to cost all 4 cards. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll use all 4. Play webbed up. Gotta use the webbed up token just for funds. Okay, so that's that. All right, let's ready up. Gives us a round to kind of chill for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of doubles, and then we get a backflip. We can get Scarlet Spider, though, which is kind of nice. Aunt May might be good. All right, cool. All right, 1 here. Hobgoblin would attack. We discard this, and then we stun the enemy. So he's now stunned. Bad card is Surge. Exhaust your identity, of course. All right, exhaust that. Surges into attach the villain with the highest activation order. If you cannot, all right. All right, so he gets more attack, but we're probably just going to kill him anyway, so that's not a big deal. All right, let's use Avengers Mansion and draw a card. All right, so ignore, this is fun. So ignore with Web Warrior trait, we are, because of that. So after a Web Warrior ally leaves play, we get to choose a player, and then we get to draw a card. Okay, so let's use 2 doubles to play Scarlet Spider. When you reveal an encounter card, name a card type, then look at that card. That card is the name type. Deal 1 damage to Scarlet Spider and draw 1 card. Interesting. We'll use Ingenuity to play Aunt May. So we could use that to heal up whenever we're ready. Black Cat's going to deal another damage. So it's at 3. And they're stunned, so I'm not too worried about them yet. Do we have Scarlet Spider do something? I mean, that's at 5. Yeah, let's you know what? I know it's kind of inefficient, but that's all right. We're going to keep that down. That's at 8. So if we knock out this villain, it removes, what is it? 7 threats. So we need to lower this by 1. And then we'll do the rest. Okay, that's fine. Let's ready up. I'm going to hold on to a backflip. I don't want to lose a backflip because, you know, that's not good. 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1 card goes here. Stunned, so nothing happens. Gives us a good breather. Bad card is the villain attacks you. Of course it does. Excuse me. So when the villain attacks me, I get to draw a card. It's the other backflip. We're going to backflip this attack. So it's 1, 2, plus nothing. We take no damage. Cool. I should have named Treachery on that, but I didn't, so that's fine. I'm not too worried about that right now. Okay, let's do Avengers Mansion and draw a card. Okay, multitasking. Interesting. So that's at 8. Oops. All right, let's do Ingenuity to multitask. Move 2 from here and 2 from here. I mean, when we push it down, though, there's 15 on this side. I almost want to keep this villain there because then we can just kind of like rock and roll, you know? We have a backflip we'll save. Let's use a double to play counterintelligence in case like an advance comes out and it gets crazy. But this is going to push down. So we want allies and we want to punch this thing really hard in the face. If we do 7 damage, when it flips over, it's at 15. So it gets us down to 8. We're going to get extra battle cards, which is rough, but I think we could kind of figure it out. All right, so let's have Scarlet Spider deal 2 damage, brings down to 5. I want to keep him just like right within striking range, you know what I mean? Black Cat's going to do another one, so that's 6. And do we do him up to 8? And then this. Let's think about this. Yeah, I think that's fine. We have the backflip to give us another free round. Yeah, let's deal the 2 damage. So this is up to 8 damage out of 9. All right, so he's right there. Then we can focus in on this to start removing threat. Hopefully we get an ally or something that we can put in with high threat removal, like the Lady Spider or something, right? Do that. Somehow push this down. Maybe, I mean, we only used 1 multitasking. Yeah, so hopefully we get like another multitasking or 2, and we can push this down, flip it. I don't think we can clear it in one go, but if we can get close, that would be good. So, okay. I'm going to get rid of Spider Tracer, and then we're going to ready up. All right. I think we're okay. 2, okay. Or 4. Okay. Hold on to the backflip. Okay. I think we're all right. 1 here. He's going to activate. We're going to be backflipping this, but before we do, we draw a card. Okay, we have 2 enhanced spider senses. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of it matters because we backflipped it. Bad card is in expert mode. This card gains surge and cannot be canceled. Resolve the ambush ability in the main scheme. Okay, so this is going to change our plan because this is going to get 2 because of expert mode. So choose a set aside villain at random. We shuffled this, right? And put that into play and place the active counter on it. So Doc Ock 1. Oh, he only has 8 life though. That's really nice because we can swinging web kick him. All right. Bad card is okay. So this is the obligation. It doesn't have 1 revealed. Okay, so we'll flip to Peter Parker and exhaust him to remove this card from the game. That's fine. The reason being that doesn't bother me too much is that we can use Aunt May to heal 4, which really just brings up to what, 13? So that's fine. We can use Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Okay, Across the Spider-Verse is fine. Ugh, I was hoping we would get another card so we can use his genius, but alas, poor York. All right, we'll flip up. We'll use a gray double to play Across the Spider-Verse. Exhaust a web warrior card you control. We'll do on the Scarlet Spider. We get to look for a web warrior ally in our discard. Let's play remove 1 threat from us scheme for each spider. No, let's do Lady Spider. She's a web warrior. We'll get her back in play. Okay, that's good there. Then, I was going to use multitasking, but I think we're gonna one shot him. All right, yeah, let's use 3 cards. Actually, we can hold on to multitasking. Use Ingenuity and these 2 cards to play Swing Web Kick, deal 8 damage, knocks him out, removes 4 off of here. So this brings us down. This is at 8, so it brings down to 4. Let's shuffle this up. Counter moves over, right? Okay. And then Lady Spider is going to remove 2 threat from here, and which also removes it from here. So it goes from 4 to 2. Okay. So we can hold on to a multitasking. Lady Spider can clear this out, hopefully, if ambush doesn't trigger. Then we can knock them out with Black Cat. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. We're gonna get 2 bad cards though, which is the only downside, but that's all right. And we have some life if something bad happens, right? 2, 3, 4 extra bad card. If we got a swinging web, no, we don't need a swinging web kick. What do we need? We need another ally probably. Yeah, 1 more ally would be good right now. Or backflip would be fine too. Web shooter is not great. Okay, that's fine. So, okay, 1 goes on to here. He's gonna attack. We draw a card. It's a double. So I'm gonna defend 3, and he gets X is equal to the number of villains in play. So there's 2 villains plus nothing. Let's go, man. We're getting Not that we're getting lucky, but we're doing well with those draws right now, which is really nice. All right, so first bad card. Don't be crazy. Discard upgrade or support you control. We'll get rid of counterintelligence. That's okay. Actually, we'll get rid of Aunt May. I know. I can already hear chat being like, why are you doing that? We're not flipping back down, right? We're making a push for it. All right. The villain attacks you. All right. So he's attacking for a decent amount. We're going to have Scarlet Spider take the hit. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4. Get rid of shadows. Knocks out Scarlet Spider. Now, after a web warrior ally leaves play, that is what he is, or yeah, he's doing. He's doing? Yeah. That player draws a card. Oh, I don't have to exhaust it. Just choose a player and I draw a card. Oh, now it's backflip. Okay. Okay. So, what we're going to do is let's do Ingenuity to play a multitasking. Remove 2 threat. Remove 2 threat. This card, when the last threat is removed from here, resolve the ambush ability. So choose a random set aside villain. All right, so that is Craven. That comes in. And then flip this card. So this comes with 20. I assume we get 2 because it's expert mode. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but might as well make it a little more difficult, right? All right, 2. Players cannot win. Okay. And then we have to move the last one from there. Okay, that's fine. So that was multitasking. We can then. All right, backflip will be good. Oh, we have to use Avengers Mansion. We never did that. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. We have a lot of multitasking all of a sudden. All right, let's use Black Cat. Deal 1 damage to Hobgoblin. So that's 8, 9 damage total. Knocks out Hobgoblin. Removes only 4 threat. So that's 22. So that's 18, right? Down to 15, 16, 17, 18. I was hoping to do more damage. Actually, you know what? This is fine because we're not going to backflip because we're probably going to web up Craven. So we can't really do anything for a turn or two. So let's use a double, under surveillance, and a web shooter to play a webbed up on him. So he just can't do anything, right? Might as well do that. So then we could do, actually we'll have Lady Spider knock herself out, remove 2 off of here, 2 off of here. So after a web warrior ally leaves play, choose a player, draw a card. It's not a good card. You know what? We're just going to use a multitasking to pay for a multitasking. Just remove 2 threat. So that's at 16, so it's down to 14, right? Yeah, just put 2s in there. 14. All right, let's ready up. We're going to get 2 bad cards, which stinks. That's all right. All right, 3, 4. Come on, this is a terrible hand. Holy cow. All right, so this goes up by 1. Now, he is webbed up, so that doesn't happen. He is stunned. And we have to take 2 bad cards because of light at the end of the tunnel. Attached to the villain with the highest activation value, so he gets extra attack. That's fine. And then the villain schemes. Okay, so he's gonna scheme for 1. Okay, 4. So that's 5 total onto there. Out of 8. Okay. All right, come on. We need some big money. Avengers Mansion. Okay, Across the Spider-Verse isn't bad because we can do Power All of Us to play it to exhaust a web warrior card we control, which is this one, and we'll put back in Lady Spider. It's a fine combo for us right now. Other than that, we do not have a lot going on though. All right, so Lady Spider is going to exhaust to remove 2 threat off of here, brings this down to 3, and remove 2 threat off of here. Black Cat will deal damage. Now the question is, do we flip down? Because even if this pops, I don't think it's terrible because we have another one. So we want to get rid of that. I think we do. We have 2 backflips and a double. We're holding on to so many cards. We could get rid of a backflip because he's stunned. I mean, he's stunned for a round. My only worry is if he attacks us again, right, does that lead to like something bad happening? I also realized I never put a Spider-Man thing on. I don't know if it does. I don't know if it matters. We have Lady Spider take a hit. Now he's stunned. We'll wait one more round. Yeah, we'll wait one more round. I'm going to throw away both backflips. Ugh. I need swinging web kicks, right? That's what we need right now. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 1. Thank goodness. All right, this goes up to 4. He would attack, but he's stunned. So we get our 2 back cards because of this one. First one is surprise. In expert mode, this card gains surge and cannot be canceled. Of course it can. Resolve the ambush ability. So I think we already did that. This one comes in. Doc Ock. He gets the activation token. And we place 2 threat on the main scheme. Man, it really just likes dragging that out, doesn't it? The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. So there's no minions. He's going to attack. So we get to draw a card. It's like, again, a terrible card. Do we defend against this? He's only attacking for 2. What happens? Place 1 threat on each scheme. That's fine. So we'll defend 3. So there's going to be 2. Put this minion to play engage with you, of course. Actually, we have Spider Tracer, right? That's interesting now. So that comes into play. He deals 2, right? So that does nothing to us. That's fine. He gets tough. That's fine. We didn't take any damage, right? No. But this emptied out. Acceleration token is going to come on. Let me shuffle this up. All right. And then 1 more bad card. Do we think we have a swinging web kick? We have a minion tracker thing to remove 3 threat. There's some options. It's definitely options. We need to draw another swinging web kick is what we really need, though. Be a nothing card. Coordinated effort. Each enemy gains 1 acceleration icon. Oh, jeez. All right, if we can't win on this hand, we have to get rid of that card for sure. So we got to think about that. 14 is a lot. 14 is a big ask. So let's do Avengers Mansion. If we get another swing web kick, after your plays, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each web warrior card you control. We could remove 3 threat total. That's not terrible. Okay, so let's think about this. Spider can get 2. Profiteer can get another 1. We would hold on the swinging web kick. Does that make sense? Coordinate effort we need to get rid of. I don't think we can reduce it by 14. I think that's too much of an ask. But we can easily get rid of this. Maybe not easily, but we can get rid of that. All right, so let's remove 2 threat from here. So it's down to 4. 2, 4. And then we control another web warrior card, remove an equal amount. So that's 2 there. We lose this card because she knocked herself out with consequential damage. Web of Life and Destiny. Draw a card. Webbed up. Okay. That's not terrible. Let's do Ingenuity to place a Spider Tracer onto the life-size decoy. We'll use Black Cat to ping off the tough. Do we want to deal enough damage to knock him out? Do we actually swinging web kick him? Let's think about this. If we did that 3, we use a double and a counterintelligence, swinging web kick him, deals 8 damage. We have no other way to do excess damage. And removes 3. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to use double counterintelligence to play swing web kick. Just knock out life-size decoy. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. We'll do it from this one. So it's down to 1. We'll use a double and team building, whatever, to play Spider-Man after he enters play, because he's a web warrior. We're a web warrior. Remove 1 threat from a scheme for each web warrior card you control. We only control 2 because I messed up on the timing on that, but that's all right. So we get rid of this, and 1 comes off of there. But that's all right. And then we have webbed up in Spider. I might flip down, actually, because we have this. So let's do this card. Remove one threat from here. Keep this down. We're going to flip down. We'll throw away Webbed Up and use our mental resource to play Spider. And deal 1 damage to Craven. Right? Because he's at, yeah, put him down to 8. And then we'll ready up. All right, draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swinging Web Kick. Enhanced Spider Sense is only hero. Doesn't help us. Spider-Man Auto could be good. Okay, that's okay. All right, this goes up by 2, so this is at 5 now out of 8. Probably gonna pop because this is gonna be 2 plus nothing, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, that's not bad. All right, 2 bad cards, and then we need to start taking everyone out. All right, in expert mode, this card gains Surge. Of course it does. Resolve the ambush ability in the main scheme. All right, so 5, 6, 7. Ambush ability brings in a 5. That goes on him. Oh, if he schemes for nothing, which is something. The villain with the lowest activation order schemes for +8. All right, so he's going to scheme for 2, 3. He's going to scheme for a lot. 3, 4, 5, yeah, doesn't matter. So that pops this. All right, so Morning Reveal. Choose a random set aside villain at random, put him in the play, and place the activation counter on him. All right, so we have a lot of minions in play now. If no villain enter this way, no, the villain did enter this way. Or this is expert mode. Give him 1 face down encounter card, of course. All right, so that's that. Comes in with 3. Just don't scheme. All right, gains Insight 1. Put the set aside Doc Ock and Scorpion. Scorpion, they're already in play. Doc Ock is already in play. Confuse a character. If Scorpion's already in play, stun a character. Oh, okay. All right, just make it through this. We only have to do 11. Oh, wait, we did ambush. We have to place 2 threat in here, right? We forgot because we did the ambush thing. Surge and reveal a top card in the counter. Son of a gun. Reveal, Surge. This card gains Surge. Because we're alter ego, right? Villain schemes. Oh, is that going to be it? It's going to be 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's the end now. Because, oh my gosh. It's the worst way to lose. That just went crazy. What was this last one? Each enemy gains 1 hazard icon, which is really rough. So, out of curiosity, if we were right there at the end where we've been fine, because we lost by 1, we were not on hero's side to play Enhanced Spider Sense, unfortunately. So now I'm curious. If we had done Avengers Mansion, drawn a card, go Spider. We have all of these. So I would have done 2 threat removal with Spider. Taking consequential, he would come back to our hand. That's fine. Then I would have used a resource and Enhanced Spider Sense to play Spider again. Flipped up. Clear a stun. Use Spider to remove 2. So this would be down to 9. 4. So then we could have used a... Actually, this would have knocked Spider out. We could have then used a swinging web kick for ingenuity. 1, 2, 3. Dealt 8 damage. Taking out Doc Ock doesn't really matter. So that would remove 4 off of here. And then we could have done a double with this. Actually, we've done a double and this card to play Ghost Spider. No, we might have been just short regardless. So that's 1, 2, 3 threat removal, which is not enough. So when Ghost Spider leaves play, oh wait, we got to draw a card because we had them leave play twice, right? So we actually would have drawn 2 cards. Gotten that. Because we had Spider leave and then come back in and Spider leave again. So we were drawing 2 cards from Web of Life and Destiny. Which still only puts us just shy of what we need. So what we could have done is done Black Cat to remove 1 threat. Actually, no, we might have been able to make it. Black Cat gets knocked out. Use 2 cards to play Spider-Man. After you play Spider-Man from your hand, ready and upgrade. That doesn't really matter at this point. 4, 5. 5, 6, 7. Wouldn't have knocked that out. No, we still would have been one short because it would have been remove one threat, remove one threat, remove one threat. This would have been down to 3, and then it's just like a nightmare from there. So, yeah, unfortunately, we didn't quite make the push enough. Removing all that threat would have been tough. Oh, where were like the cards? Oh, look, both of our backflips on the bottom too. Yeah, we had a good run, and just kind of fell apart there at the end, unfortunately. Oh well, just kind of what happens, but all right, so now I also happen to look back and I realized I had a counterintelligence out there that maybe could have prevented some things, but we still didn't have enough to remove all the final threats off because the main scheme wouldn't have popped because we would have had that out there, but it would have been a lot of maneuvering things and we were already in a really bad position anyway. So I don't think it would have made too much of a difference, but there is that at the end. So unfortunately, I don't think it would have made that big of a difference, but there was a bit of an error there at the end because I happened to look at. This is the problem when I build out. There's just too much to look at and too many cards, but that's all right. But anyway, I appreciate everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this gameplay. Hopefully you have enjoyed the series and whatnot. Everyone that supported the channel by liking and subscribing, I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your support, and I will see you all next time.